Thanks for coming over. This is Amodeus. Today we have something new and I'm super excited about it. So if you didn't watch yesterday's video, I offered to do some box reviews for some of the viewers. And if you're interested in that, I'll put my Discord information down there in the description below. But basically what happened is we had a conversation. We looked through this box with one of our viewers, Sky. What's up? Thank you so much for that conversation this morning. Really enlightening for me. And it was great to chit chat. I know it was like a lot of silly questions probably, but I appreciate you hanging in there. But basically what came of it is that we identified units that he already had in his box that could do Steel Widow 11. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and run through that team. You're going to be able to see it. But what I want to do is I'm going to take just a second. Look at this guy's box. He's got every arena champion that you could want to smash faces and cleave defenses. And I swear, like, I have lost to every single one of his units. But when you think about it, Water Vampire might be my ultimate arch rival in arena, but he's not doing much against Steel Widow 11. So when you look at this team, you got to think like, oh, what kind of units am I going to constantly be using? Who's going to get my best gear? Because remember, with Laundry Day coming up, we got, like, for me specifically, right, I'm always filled with a certain amount of like dread and joy at Laundry Day because I'm really happy to kind of test new stuff out and see what this does or see what that does. I think that's really super cool. But I'm also dreading the fact that I'm about to ruin a champion. Like, seriously, I've so many times just messed up my gear and forgot to change it back, or gotten overzealous and taken too many pieces off of a unit, and not like realized like where they go or what I need to do. Which is one of the reasons I'm super glad I do videos and cover gear compositions, because I can just go back to the video and look and be like, oh, well, this is what was supposed to be there. It's not attack speed, it's attack. No wonder Sigrun sucks. But one of the, I know someone's going to drop in comments like, attack speed on Sigrun. I got you. I know exactly what you're saying. I got you. I don't do that. So, I understand. I do it on Rhoda, but I'm not doing that on Sigrun. So, God, I just know someone's going to be so livid in the comments about that. You know what? Prove me wrong. I just feel that, like, one-shotting the wave champions is better than the additional whittling damage I get with attack speed on the boss, right? If I get to the boss faster because I can one-shot all of the wave minions, I just think that's better. But that's me. Feel free to drop in the comments below. Let me know what's up. But no, one of the things that I really enjoyed about that conversation with Sky is when we were talking about gear. Like, it was really a good point, which is, putting the best gear you have not on your best champions, right? So, like, for me, some of my best gears on my Greater Demon, right? My Fire Greater Demon. Do you know how often I use that Fire Greater Demon? Never. So, for me, like, I need to revisit that. Like, if I'm not constantly using this dude to farm, and he's got gear better than the people I am using to farm, what am I thinking? So for me, that's my strategy. That's what's giving me confidence going into this Laundry Day, is I know that I am now going to focus my builds and my gear and who's going to get what based on how often I use them. So I'm already starting to, like, look through my team comps and say, oh, I use this person here, I use this person here. So I need to invest those resources better. And that was one thing I really got from talking to Sky this morning, was that was like his plan. I'm going to do some definitely gear changes, up these stats, do this, do that. So I've really got some of these things percolating in my brain, as it were. And definitely wanted to share that with everybody because, like I said, I know there's some mad scientists out there that have some crazy team comps none of us have heard of because we're so caught up in the meta, or what everyone like flavor of the month, like, this champion's so popular. Or Rekonsile, the other day he threw up a video. Shout out to Rekonsile, just plus 90 move speed on Diva, and he just destroys people in arena. I was just like, oh, I guess that plus 90 wasn't a joke. Because Diva moves so fast across the mid that nobody else gets to move. You don't have to worry about the vampires anymore. You don't have to worry about the greater demons, because they're not moving fast enough, because nobody's building the greater demons with move speed. Like, why would you, right? But watching that video, I was just like, oh, sneaky. So I definitely, there's so many people putting out great content out there. So definitely drop, you know what? I'm actually going to put that video in the description. Because I thought it was a great video. So shout out to Rekonsile. But what I would say is like, put your comments down below, like, share your thoughts and like, start that conversation. It was such a good conversation the last couple of days around some of the things different people are doing and the way that they're building things. So I thought it was great to see. But I also want to make sure that we give time to go ahead and go through the gear stats, because that was one thing that we talked about. I want to throw up the gear for this team in case anybody else wants to build it, to kind of see how the gear I have on it. It's not my best gear, despite the fact that I use these champions everywhere. I just told you, like, this is something we got to rectify, for me at least, on laundry day. So, as always, man, I really appreciate you guys watching the videos. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think, if there's something you're looking for. And if you want to do a box review, just let me know, because I got some plans around that. But we'll talk about those later. Have a great night. Bye.